Be happy with what you have. Forget the past, or try to forget the past, and try to ignore the future. Live for the moment. Some of us, we think that living for the moment is have not a care. Have no care about the world. Let's just live for the moment. No, I mean it in a different way. Live for the moment in that do not let the past consume you. Do not let the future consume you. Appreciate your life and your existence now as it is. When I say live for the moment, live by the moment, is look at yourself now. When I'm financially secure, when I'm stable, when I'm on my 2 feet, once I rise on my 2 feet, once I get a few things sorted, then I will pay attention to my akhirah, my children, my family, my other needs. When is that financial security to be realized? When do we actually achieve it? When is enough enough? When is enough enough? And the end of the surah is beautifully connected with the beginning. And I'll just mention one thing. The end of the surah is ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. Then surely on that day of reckoning you will be questioned about blessings. Don't grieve that you don't have a mansion, you don't have millions, you don't have wealth, that such and such a person and such a person is wealthier than you. Look at yourself now. Are you not in a state of security? Is your life under threat? Are you starving? Aren't you sitting in the warmth, in shelter? Haven't you been fed? Aren't you satiated and full? And if not, won't you be? If you can appreciate what you have now, that's exactly what the message is in those ahadith. On the Day of Judgment, one of the first things a person will be questioned about is that Allah will say to him, did we not give you a healthy body and of cold water to drink? You will be questioned about that also. If we try to live our existence moment by moment, and we look at ourselves as we are now, we will be far more content. And we won't be so driven to endlessly and relentlessly and incessantly pursue the accumulation and the gathering of wealth in this manner, which distracts us from our true purpose, which distracts us from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even just dates and water and a healthy body is a blessing in itself. How much more do you want? Now, this isn't to suggest, as I mentioned at the beginning, that we just sit back and become reliant. No. I've told you, I've discussed this in great detail before, and I won't repeat myself. In the tafsir of Surah Al-Humazah, I explained in great detail, and on other occasions, that Islam teaches us and encourages us, strongly motivates us to earn our livelihood, to generate wealth, to create wealth for ourselves, for our families, for society in general, for the community at large, for everyone. But it teaches us to generate wealth responsibly, sincerely. And it teaches us to possess wealth in the right manner, not to be possessed by wealth. We don't possess wealth, we are possessed by wealth.